Different though.
It's a little different than.
It's in Illinois.
Come again?
East St. Louis is in Illinois. It's not.
Really?
It's not the east of St. Well, I guess kind of, but it's in a totally different state.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
St. Louis is in Missouri.
But they're like close. They're like, so you're in between like both of them.
So like the Mississippi River, basically is in the middle.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So you ain't got nothing to do with St. Louis.
I mean, kind of, sort of, but they don't.
So the closest
they don't
major
like
city,
to claim
the closest major city to you is where?
St. Louis.
It's St. Louis?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
For sure.
That's cool. So, please tell me like your history. Like, how'd you get involved? How did the music find you? Is usually what I ask.
Well, I've always been a part of music. I've always loved music as a little girl. I don't really know where it came from because nobody in my family is musically talented. Nobody plays an instrument. Nobody sings or anything. So it was just kind of something that I picked up. I always had a radio in my room. We didn't have much. I didn't have cable or no TV. Really didn't have much to work with just because my parents, we struggled a lot. So just a radio. I used to listen to music 24/7 and sing in my room, act like I'm doing music videos, all types of stuff.
Right.
I just love doing it.
But you were destined to be like a star.
For sure. I just always wanted to be a singer. I felt like God had his plan worked out, and I just was going through a lot. My parents weren't able to help me pursue in singing. They took me to competitions like American Idol and X Factor, but I didn't make the cut.
Got you.
Not the first. I didn't even make the first cut, so I'm glad that didn't work out though.
So where your parents, are they mixed? Like
my mama white and my daddy black.
Because if you lived in Miami, you're gonna be Spanish.
right. Everybody thinks I'm Spanish though. Everybody thinks I'm Puerto Rican.
Until you start talking, they're like, hold up.
Yeah. Like, she got some black in her.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're obviously a beautiful girl. Were there other things like you were involved with before you started, with the singing stuff?
I just worked. I didn't do anything.
Really?
Like I worked at Wingstop.
Like a Nicki Minaj situation, working at a restaurant.
Right. I worked really.
You said you worked at Wingstop?
Yeah, I was a manager at Wingstop. Actually.
Wow. Did Rick Ross own that one?
He owned that one. I used to talk to his sister on the phone.
Yeah, but that is so cool.
Yeah, he never came into that one, the one I was working in. Then I moved back to St. Louis when I was 18. That's when I became a manager there. I was working there. I was working at a country club, waitressing. Then I ended up working at Walmart. That's when I went viral. I was working at Walmart.
So what went viral in Walmart? I missed that.
Kodak Black. I did a cover of his role in Peace, and I posted it on Snapchat, and it went crazy.
Wow.
That's when screen record had just became a thing on iPhone, and everybody was screen recording it, and it was like, send me this, like, you need to post this on all your social media because it's gonna go viral. And I'm just like, I wasn't thinking it was nothing. I'm laying on the floor just singing. They're like, no, this go crazy. And so I posted it. It went crazy on everything, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I just gained a huge platform. I capitalized on it, of course. I was like, okay, people love this. So I just started doing it more. Then I did an original piece called Myself. I didn't want people to think that that's all that I did.
Right. So who's the person I was like, yo, come here. Let's go. You're a gold mine.
I had, when I was, it's a long story, but when I was 16, I met. You
gotta go anywhere? I'm straight.
When I was 16, I met this guy named G Styles.
Okay.
So he just came into Wingstop. I was living in Knoxville at the time, and he just was like on some, he was like, oh, you cute, trying to holler. Yeah. He Snapchatted me that same night and was like, you work at Wingstop? I'm like, no, duh.
Right.
Just flirting. We exchanged numbers and we started FaceTime. I started singing or something on FaceTime, and he was just like, hold on, you could sing?
Right.
I was like, yeah, I do a little something. And this was like the first person outside of my family to actually be like, oh yeah, you could do something. Like, you could be somebody. Like, your voice is amazing. And coming from outside of your family, you thinking your family just telling you things. So I was just like, okay. He was like, I make beats, I do this. He was like, I'm a producer. I didn't know what a producer was at 16.
Wow,
because I wasn't exposed to anything in the industry. I wasn't really just trying to get the knowledge or anything.
Right.
I was trying to survive. So basically started working with him when I was 16, but it didn't work out. I became homeless doing all that. Then I did the cover, and I got back in touch with him, and I was just like, you the only person I know that can help me.
Right,
so that's when we we got back in touch. He let me live with him, and we was just making music outside of the crib, recording at the crib, and we made that full version of Rolling Peace because everybody was begging for it. So we recorded it. He remade the beat, and then we just started making covers like that. And he just helped me, you know what I'm saying? And then we got in touch with his brothers or his cousins. They was like, we want to invest in something, and I got signed to a production company called Leveled Up Music Group.
Gotcha.
Got signed to them, and they moved me to Atlanta, and really just, you know, held me down till I got in touch with QC.
That is dope. How amazing it is to be connected to such a, that's a mogul right there.
Right,
you know what I mean? A group like that. That's pretty.
It feels amazing, honestly, and to be the first R&B act, like so many singers out here doing their thing, and they chose me. You know, I just feel super blessed.
And everything they touch turns to gold.
For sure, for sure.
as you're experiencing, and then you're signed to Def Jam, correct?
No.
Which label?
No, I'm signed to Capital.
Sorry, Capital.
Yeah, QC Capital.
I don't be. You're signed to his label.
Yeah.
All right, got you. All right, cool. I just know this guy from Def Jam.
Nah, you good. You work for Capital.
I'm very honest. Yeah, I know they skip around and do their thing, but I'm very honest. I make mistakes. I'm human.
Yeah, you good.
My bad on that. So your life is completely different now.
No, yeah, it's completely different. I'm able to take care of my family. Like, that's the biggest part. I feel like me and my family, we ain't really had nothing. So just being able to support and just lend a hand when I can or when they in need, it just feels amazing.
That's dope. And the song, you know, did you speak to Ciara? How does that stuff work? Like, was it like, were you a fan of hers?
Oh yeah, I love Ciara for sure. I love Ciara, and I love the original song, the Can't Leave Him Alone.
Yeah.
I could definitely 100% relate. My first love was a dope boy, and it was hard, like, to leave him alone. Right. If I say, even still to this day, it's like, dang, he was like the hardest one to leave alone. I can't understand it.
And you know what? Like, and this is a true story because we spoke about it in LA.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to say
we spoke about it in LA. You
this
said
ain't no made up stuff. No, for
That's
sure.
What's up. That's what's up. That's so dope.
But yeah, they had to sign off on it. I ain't speak to Ciara personally. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah,
hopefully
it's
one
homage.
day it's gonna come.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's homage. That's dope, man. She's an amazing artist.
I love her.
And I'm happy for you. Your story is so dope. And you see, like, my love for interviews is really like, it's one thing to look at you and see your name and hear you perform the song, and that's cool. But who are you? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to like your struggle. Like, you look at Instagram and it shows all the great moments.
Right.
But for you to be able to come and talk about, you know, it gives people inspiration. You feel me?
That's why I'm put it in my music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's helping me, and it's helping 1,000 other people out there.
That's what's up. So this one is like peaking right now, and it's, you know, it's like, well, it's rising, and it's gonna continue to peak. What's next for you?
Well, right now, I just dropped my EP in September, so we getting a tour together.
So you're gonna hit the road?
Yeah, for sure. Right now, I'm in album mode too, because I'm coming with an album in 2020, of course. Nice. Yeah, we just grinding.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Your teeth. What is that on your teeth?
Tooth gems.
Those look dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. For real. When'd you get those put in?
Like 3 months ago. I'm surprised they ain't fell off yet. I'm waiting.
Do they? They not like lodged in? And
Nah. They actually use the stuff that you put the brackets on with for the braces.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, yeah, look good.
Thank you.
You got your vibe, your own style.
Thank you.
All right. Well, listen, I so appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Your song is amazing. It's continuing to be amazing. I wish you all the best on your tour.
Thank you.
And when you come to South Florida, you come see us anytime. It don't matter.
For sure. All right. I'm gonna be knocking on the door. Don't
be
talking about I don't know you.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. You may not be able to bring the guy from Def Jam Capital, but
we gonna keep him where he at.
But we appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Right?
I appreciate y'all.
All right, cool.